Good morning, everyone. Daily Bible reading. I'm going to read today from Numbers chapter 25. Numbers chapter 25, after the incident with Balak and the unusual story of Balaam, who was a prophet in spite of being obviously not a terribly good person and not an Israelite, we come to an episode again where the children of Israel demonstrate horrifying sin. And this is followed by terrifying judgment from God. This is mentioned in the book of Corinthians, where the Apostle Paul talks about 23,000 people dying in the plague that's referenced here. It's also referenced in different places in the New Testament, where it condemns Balaam as having had an important part in seducing the children of Israel, both away from their standards of sexual morality as laid down by God, and even worse than that, into the worship of a false god, Baal Peor. Now, Baal is a word which means Lord. It's used for heathen or pagan gods. Peor is a place. Baal Peor is the god of a particular place. And the Israelites decided that in spite of God's goodness to them, in spite of his miraculous preservation of them, in spite of all his promises to them, they would worship Baal Peor, with results which we can foresee, but they apparently did not. Numbers chapter 25, this is God's word. And Israel abode in Shittim, and the people began to commit whoredom with the daughters of Moab. And they called the people unto the sacrifices of their gods, and the people did eat and bowed down to their gods. And Israel joined himself unto Baal Peor, and the anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel. And the Lord said unto Moses, Take all the heads of the people, and hang them up before the Lord against the sun, that the fierce anger of the Lord may be turned away from Israel. And Moses said unto the judges of Israel, Slay ye every one of his men that were joined unto Baal Peor. And behold, one of the children of Israel came and brought unto his brethren a Midianitish woman in the sight of Moses, and in the sight of all the congregation of the children of Israel, who were weeping before the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And when Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron the priest, saw it, he rose up from among the congregation, and took a javelin in his hand. And he went after the man of Israel into the tent, and thrust both of them through, the man of Israel and the woman through her belly. So the plague was stayed from the children of Israel. And those that died in the plague were 24,000. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron the priest, hath turned my wrath away from the children of Israel, while he was zealous for my sake among them, that I consumed not the children of Israel in my jealousy. Wherefore say, Behold, I give unto him my covenant of peace, and he shall have it, and a seed after him, even the covenant of an everlasting priesthood, because he was zealous for his God, and made an atonement for the children of Israel. Now the name of the Israelite that was slain, even that was slain with the Midianitish woman, was Zimri, the son of Zalu, a prince of the chief house among the Simeonites. And the name of the Midianitish woman that was slain was Cosbi, the daughter of Zur. He was head over a people, and of a chief house in Midian. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Vex the Midianites, and smite them, for they vex you with their wiles, wherewith they have beguiled you in the matter of Peor, and in the matter of Cosbi, the daughter of a prince of Midian, their sister, which was slain in the day of the plague, for Peor's sake. Amen.